Excuse me. It's Wes. I was going to deal with the sound of the trucks going by. First available shade tree. In this part of the world, shade trees are a big thing. I got to watch a little bit of the news just a few minutes ago. Which I try not to do because every time I do it puts me in this state of mind, and I don't like being in this state of mind. You know, when you watch the news, and I mean, they can be talking about the prettiest kitten on the planet, but it's the news, so you wind up with this overwhelming impending sense of doom, or sense of impending doom. Yeah, that one. Something a lot of you people need to think about. This is to my liberal friends. I mean, no slight by that. It is America. You can think the way you want to think. It's America. World War III is coming. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Is it going to come before or after uh, Civil War here in the United States? I don't know. Are we at risk of being played the fool and turning our enemies into our neighbors, or our neighbors into our enemies, just because the top 1% of the top 1% think that's what they need to have happen? Yeah. Anybody can be bought, and there's been a lot of people bought. You can't trust anybody. You just got to read between the lines on what anybody says. Every time they come up with a new catchphrase, like a protectionist, that's what they're calling Trump's politics now. No, he is a nationalist. I wish he was a nationalist and a constitutionalist at the same time. That's me. I believe in America first, and then we need to be governed by the Constitution. That's it. Our laws need to be based on the Constitution and in ways that make us stronger than the other guy. I don't want to be on an equal playing field with Argentina or Chile or the Congo or South Africa or China. I want to be in a better position. I want China to have to buy their good stuff from us. I want other countries to want to be like us because of our way of life and our success. And to do that, you have to be a nationalist. You have to be America first. Now, there's a lot of people that talk about socialism and how good it is. It'll never work. It can't work. It The same flaw with socialism is the flaw that will always cause it to fail. The human animal. Okay. Once you put us into an ism, that ism is going to fail because that ism can be corrupted. Socialism is only good for the top 1% of the top 1%. Now, the top 10% do pretty good, and the 1% do pretty good. But after that, we're all pretty much on our own, and we only got so much going for us. It's just the way it is. I mean, it's a nice concept. I've dug at it and I've looked at it, and if it would work, hey, yeah. But it's not going to. And those of us that are old enough and been through enough, whether in years or just in experience, to understand that isms don't work. When you try to force those on us, we're not going to take it. I mean, we're not going to be a part of a failed state. My family has fought in every war this country has ever been in. Think about that. That big one, the civil one, had family on both sides. The Indian Wars had family on both sides. Our founding fathers knew that the Constitution would allow us to make this thing work if we stuck to the Constitution. There was a bunch of people trying to pull something off back around, for about 20 years or so before the Civil War. It wasn't working. Then the Civil War happened, and then they saw their window, and they took it. And since the 1860s, they've been slowly and methodically changing the political system of our country. It's not laws, but it's getting close. We're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic who has democratically elected representatives, legislatures, that are to govern our country so that it is good for all the states involved, so that each state's own interests are represented equally with other states. It wasn't supposed to be a federal thing. It wasn't supposed to be more people want this in the whole country, then that's what we do. It's supposed to be based on individual states. If New York wants to do what New York wants to do, that's their business. Texas wants to do what Texas wants to do, that's their business. The federal government's not supposed to be able to come in and make a law that negates a state law, as long as that state law is within the Constitution of the United States. That's what it's supposed to be. Just be aware. I mean, it's coming. I hate doing doom reporting. I just hate it. But it's something y'all need to realize. You people that are living in big cities, and I'm talking if you're over 50G, if you're over 50,000 people, you're unsustainable. Can't make it happen. And when this goes down, if you're over 150, chances are pretty good you're gonna die. Heaven forbid you busted the 3K mark. 300,000. 300,000 people. How are you gonna get out of that? The United States, the American dream is to get what you work for. It's not everybody gets a piece of the pie. It's the pie is there. If you work for it, you can have a slice. There's a big difference. Speaking of that, I gotta go back to work because I want my piece of pie. We really don't want to go to war. If the Democrats get it next time, seriously, if we wind up with if the Democrats get the camp next time, then it's going to be on. I mean, worldwide on. So, think about that. The guy we got in there now, he just wants to he wants to put jobs back in Chicago and Detroit. He wants to put jobs in southern Los Angeles, or Southern California. He wants to put good paying, steady, long-term jobs back in our economy. He wants to put industry back in our economy. He wants to give young United States citizens, an opportunity to get their piece of the pie. Why are they trying so hard to shut that down? Do you want the government to tell you that we'll give you, if they choose what size piece of pie you get, you're going to get that little sliver. That little sliver is going to be enough to keep you going, and that's it. That's all you're ever going to get. And after they take over, if you're more of a burden than you are a benefit, why do they need to keep feeding you? God bless y'all. Stay alive. Don't die. I'll try to make a happy video this time. Honey, yes, I'm working. Don't put it in the comments again. I love you.